The world we live is changing. We're now part of a global community. Americans, now more than ever, are subject to global economic risk. The ever-changing political landscape, nation-states who oppose freedom and democracy, global warming, and many others. Additionally, we face great fiscal and economic challenges at home. And under the current administration, we have suffered the most severe economic downturn since the Great Depression. America must remain a strong and leading nation. We face unprecedented uncertainty, and it takes strong leadership to confront and overcome our most difficult challenges, and how we face the challenges will determine America's freedom, security, and economic prosperity. In order to assure America's prosperity, our economy must grow. The competitive economic landscape is changing rapidly. China, Russia, and other emerging markets are positioning themselves as future economic powers. We must remain at the forefront of economic competitiveness, and our economic platform must provide a strategic plan for economic growth. First of all, Americans must have the opportunity to have good paying jobs and be able to afford a home, send their children to school, receive proper medical care, and provide for their retirement. Your plan is to lower unemployment by reducing the fiscal burden on small businesses and supporting the entrepreneurial activities of millions of Americans. Too many Americans are out of work and rely on the government for their livelihood. We believe that a better use of these funds is to provide training and counseling to support job seekers in obtaining high quality, better paying jobs. A key to our future is education. We must be able to provide the best education in the world. Our high school graduation rates are alarmingly low. Our objective should be to better prepare young Americans to be productive members of the workforce. We will invest $3 billion in technical programs while providing support for those who want to continue in college. In addition, we must increase accountability for teachers and administrators and ensure the educational system achieves the results America requires. Americans expect and should receive the best healthcare in the world. Our current healthcare policies are inadequate to ensure sustainability. We must build a system that is able to provide for itself and is capable of achieving the results we desire. We believe competition among healthcare providers will be a source of higher quality care and lower costs. Americans must be empowered with choices when it comes to their care. We must invest in training and prevention to reduce the risk of disease and lower the burden for future generations. Americans must be secure in their retirement years. Our Social Security program is going bankrupt and cannot fulfill its promises for future retirees. Without reform, the program's failure will be our failure. Our proposal addresses shortcomings of the current system and strengthens the retirement safety net by providing workers with the voluntary option of investing a portion of their FICA payroll taxes into personal savings accounts. This will allow workers to build significant savings for retirement that far exceeds what the current program can provide. America must remain safe. National security should remain our top priority. America faces ever-increasing global threats. Our defense plan will protect America from potential threats in the Asia-Pacific region, Russia, China, and Iran. The continuous threat from the extreme Muslim terrorist groups, as well as cyber terrorism, attacks in the nation's information network, and strengthen counterterrorism capabilities. Deter and counter the spread of weapons of mass destruction and risk of nuclear, biological, and chemical attacks, as well as ballistic missile attacks. More than ever, we need to maintain our military strength. The administration's proposed defense budget cuts will increase our vulnerability to global risk. If elected, you will call for the increase of 100,000 active troops and increase the rate of shipbuilding from 9 to 15 per year. In addition, you will provide $1 billion for the Iron Dome system to protect from Israeli ballistic missiles, as well as provide additional funding to strengthen our cyber defense systems and continue to develop counter-terrorist technologies. America is the protector of democracy and freedom around the world. We must protect the nation from actions from home and abroad that put at risk our safety. We must reduce our reliance from foreign energy sources. America must achieve energy independence in the next 20 years. We must use the vast number of resources that we have and are still unused. Your plan is to facilitate the approval process for private companies to extract natural gas, revise the limiting regulations for offshore drilling, and encourage private companies to invest in nuclear energy plants that can provide a higher energy supply to the nation. Our fiscal policy is a significant challenge. We must ensure that all Americans pay their fair share and that the money is spent strategically. In addition, we must reduce the national debt. This can be only achieved by cutting down expenses that distort the functioning of free markets and free up the entrepreneurial spirit of the American people. If elected, you will lower taxes on all levels, including those for repatriated funds from large corporations. With a lower tax rate, the economic engine will receive a significant push, making the economy grow. Federal tax revenue will grow as more businesses thrive in a better economy. The United States is in need of significant economic changes. If we continue on the same path of the last 4 years, our great country and our people will be left behind. The center of your economic proposal is to keep our nation safe, reform our fiscal policy, and most importantly, achieve our main objective, to provide the American people with opportunities to succeed in life. Americans need to have access to greater education, a complete healthcare benefits package, and retirement solutions in their golden years. You and the Republican Party have the right economic platform that will stop our current crisis and will take us back to prosperity. The American society needs you.